Hello and welcome to Let Me In. Now, in this game, it is a calm, quiet night, and we are just sitting at home watching our favourite TV show. When all of a sudden, we have someone come to our door, someone we weren't expecting, and someone that's very strange. Yeah, don't really know much else about the game, just that someone strange is going to be coming to our door. This is from the same developer of games that we played, The Microwave Paradox, The Floor is Wet, and My Strange Attic. You know, some short, strange, funny games. So yeah, been a while since I played one of their games, so I'm gonna give it a try, see what it's like. And if you want to let them in, link as always will be in the description below. I hope you enjoy. As always, thank you in advance for watching. But let's get into it. I miss you. If only I could stay at home that night. I don't know where you are, but I believe you are alive. Somewhere. Okay. I don't know how much time passed since your disappearance. I lost the feeling of time. I don't know what happened to you. The only thing which helps me to live day by day. Memories. Memories about you. My favourite TV show. Bright lights blinking and blinking screen makes me calm. I feel safe here. My house is my castle, isn't it? Maybe not. Sick consciousness, okay. Close your eyes. What can you hear around? I hear my favourite TV show. I hear a clock on my wall. Do you know where you are? When you close your eyes? I remember how my room looks. Actually, many rooms look like this. But I feel safe in mine. Are you alone? I mean, am I having my consciousness as an extra person? So I'm not sure. I'm going to go with yes. Just because I think I am. Yes, I am alone. For now. It was 2:10 a.m. when someone knocked on my door. Who can it possibly be? I need to check it out. Ominous. It smells like something is rotting outside. I can't hear anything, but I feel someone is standing behind the door. Probably. I should go and open the door. Or check the peephole. Always a good idea. There was nobody behind the door. However, I felt like the smell of rotting gradually increased and moved behind my back. I can slightly hear the sound from the vent in my kitchen. Or maybe it's just me. Rats? Probably. Or maybe somebody or something is trying to get into my house. It will get into my house and hide somewhere until I get to sleep. And it will eat my insides. Silently. Like rats eat the food in the kitchen at night. What a very pleasant thing to think of at 2:10 a.m. I should not be so panic. I'm still in my house. Nothing can touch me while I'm here. My house is my castle. Although what were the sounds? I feel safe here. Again, those sounds didn't sound very safe. Get back. People think that bad things hide in dark. I don't think so. I feel safe in the dark. Now I can go back and watch my favourite TV show. My favourite TV show. Bright lights and blinking screen makes me calm. I feel safe here. Even in dark. Close your eyes. What can you hear? I hear my favourite TV show. I hear a clock on my wall. I hear footsteps. Slowly coming from the kitchen. I can feel the smell of rotting. Okay? It was 2:30 a.m. when the guests came. Hi. Bad ending. Let me in. Okay. Wait, what happens if I load? I have no load slot. Alright. I can skip though. Let's skip. This was the Am I Alone? I'm not sure. Okay, let's skip again. Let's just open the door this time. Whoever it is going to be able to get into the house anyway, so I might as well. The smell of rotting became even stronger. What hides in dark? Who decided to visit me? Hi. I apologise for disturbing you. This night seems to be very calm. Who are you? Why did you come to my house? I apologise. I usually walk here and there at night, looking for somebody to visit. Some people close the door in front of me. Well, that happens. I prefer to knock before I enter normally. There are so many doors and so many people, so many lost souls. Some doors are easier to enter. Some souls do not care. Some people are kind enough to let me in. Such people usually are friendly too. Guests. I like to visit people at their houses when they are alone. But when the night ends, I prefer to hide in some dark places where nobody can find me until the next calm night. It did say it was a calm night, so that's why he's out, I guess. When I can visit more people. People who are kind to guests. Like to enter, please go away. My wife was kind to guests. Ah, yes. I had to know your wife. She was a pretty kind person. You were lucky with your wife. She was so kind to let me in when I knocked her door. Oh, it said I wasn't there when it happened, so he must have came to visit her on a calm night when I wasn't at home. That door was one of the doors which easy to enter. What did you do to my wife? Ah. I need to be honest with you. You know what? Exactly. I'm not a good person. I like calm nights, like this one. I usually take kind of gift when I leave. It seems very kind to give gifts to your guests. They are always different, the gifts. Sometimes people who I visit don't want to give the gift, but it looks unkindly. So I take the gift myself. Uh, yeah, you may as well come in. Ah, I am glad that you are kind to guests. Perhaps I can I can enter normally now. I think if I just told him to go away, I think he still would have just broke into the house as if I didn't open the door anyway. So that's why I'm doing that. It was 2:30 a.m. when a guest entered my house. Oh, that's not ominous at all. Can I take a seat? No. Ah, I see. It's not a problem, I guess. You look like a very silent one. You don't speak too much. I don't like guests. I see. Sometimes things happen. Things which you don't expect. This hurts me in some way. I feel sad when it happens. This is a very weird way of talking. When it said it was strange, it's very, very weird trying to do these pauses when it says it. It doesn't feel right. I like such nights. It feels like many people like them too. People also like moments. A piece of time which feels important for them. As important as gifts. Man, you really want gifts, don't you? What could you give me as a gift? A cup of coffee? No, ignore the question. You are still silent. I know. Some people are not talkative with guests. You know, last night I visited a woman with her son. Why is that meant to be happening? The game bugging a bit, like getting those green lines through it. Ah, that was pretty silent visit. One of the visits where they don't find it good to give gifts to their guests. So I had to take the gift myself. I remember that sweetie screams. But I didn't do anything bad. I'm sure you didn't. I just took my gift. Poor mother was thinking that I will take her son. But that would be too cruel and wrong. So what did you take then? Did you take her? I prefer to think I am a very kind person. Wait, didn't he say he was a bad person when we opened the door to him? I can't remember. Well, when I said what happened to my wife, didn't he say he's not a good person? I think he said something, I can't remember. So, her son is still in her house, rotting inside a concrete wall. Wait, so what did he take then? He killed the child. Is that what I'm getting? Is that why I smell rotting? Because he smells of death? Maybe. In her bedroom. Very funny story, I believe. Hilarious, yes. She probably still doesn't understand where her son and why. Why there are so many flies in her room. People are so different. I believe some people think that the bad things happen to them because they deserve it, or because they do something wrong. That's not correct opinion. In fact, bad things are just random events. You never know what will happen in a few minutes or a few hours. When I visited an old man last month, we had a really good conversation. We drank some tea, for sure. This man kind of gave me a very pleasant gift. What did he give you? You know what? Even despite the fact that you are silent and you don't talk too much, I enjoyed this visit. I'm glad that I can talk here. Do you like to talk? Not with strangers. That words hurt me. Actually, it was 2:50. It was a time for the guests to leave. I apologise. I'm going to leave soon. I think it would be kindly for you to give me something as a gift. I don't have a son, so I don't know what else to offer you. I prefer to think it's kind. It's kind to give the gifts to your guests. What could you give? Do I give a cup of coffee now, or do I ignore the question? Even now, you are silent. Perhaps I did some mistakes. I apologise. I should be more polite. Everyone has something important. And was there something important to you? My wife. But you already did something to my wife, so you can't have that. I see. I remember her screams when I visited her. You're a monster. That words hurt me. I didn't think you'd be that close. For that words of rude person? Or person who lives just because of memories. Memories help you to live day by day without any purpose, without any goal, or the feel of the fault every night when you try to go to sleep. You think it's your fault. No, it's your fault. Gifts are always something important. And I know you have something important to give. A cup of coffee, that sounds important. Oh, a gift is something important for you. I don't think this gift is important for you. I like my coffee, so it is kind of important. Well, I will allow me to take this decision upon myself. This face looks familiar to me. I enjoyed to visit you this night. I would like to take something to remember you. I will take your face. was 2:45 a.m. It was 2:45 a.m. I thought it was 2:50 when we told him to leave, or it was late when the guests left. Do we go back in time or something? If the police or neighbours could enter this house, they would find a piece of torn flesh without a face. But they couldn't do it. Nobody will ever care about the strange, lonely man who lives alone for a long time. Nobody will find it. Nobody will come. Bad ending. Okay, I'm going to do one more, and I think I have to give something important. I think everything I did was right, so I'm going to do one more. Skip. Yes, I am alone. Just open a door. Skip that. Let's change what we do, though. That's so sad. That's so sad. I prefer to knock before entering normally. Okay, I think I've done that bit. Just allowed to enter. I am glad that you are kind to guests. Perhaps I can enter normally now. Okay, skip that. Is this where he's saying, can you take a seat? Yes. I appreciate. Yeah, he's sitting down now. He actually looks a little creepier there with the eyes kind of staring sideways. You look like a very silent one. You don't speak too much. Okay, I'm going to try and do some different things. Hopefully it'll all lead to the same path, but I prefer quiet nights. Yes, I prefer such too. I like quiet, calm nights when nothing happens. So calm. So much time for visits. I like such nights. It feels like many people like them too. People also like moments. A piece of time which feels important for them. As important as gifts. It seems very kind to give gifts to your guests. They are always different, the gifts. Sometimes people who I visit don't want to give the gift, but it looks unkindly, so I take the gift myself from time to time. What could you give me as a gift? Okay, is this gonna be, some people are not talkative with guests. Is this gonna lead to the same story? That's not okay yet, so I have read all that. I can't remember what this one was. Yes, I'm gonna change it. I see. You are a very kind person. It was 2:50, it was time for the guests to leave. Apologise, I'm going to leave soon. Right, so ignore question. My wife. You're a monster. And then spooky, and then something important. So I'm gifting something important. I see. That gift seems a very important thing. I appreciate. It was 3 a.m. when the guests left. I can see my room. I can see my favourite TV show. I can hear it. Was there something else? Something that I should remember? Probably no. Perhaps that was just a dream. I should go to sleep. Right, so he took the memory of my wife, I guess, or just took any evidence that I had a wife. Sometimes memories are the most important thing we have. Sometimes they help us to live. But sometimes it's better to leave everything as is. End. Okay, so I think that's the true ending. Yeah, I'd say that's the true ending. So, that was Let Me In. Yeah, probably still the same style of game from this developer that we've seen. I think the character, the guest, it does seem very reminiscent of those kind of characters that they make. Short little game, gives some options of things, has a story to it. Yeah, I thought it was okay. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the choices you could make, and it led to something. Even though inevitably you were listening to the same things, and there wasn't too much of a path choice, there was enough to make some kind of decision on something. It was kind of fun to play through, and you know, sitting there with that guy just with his unblinkable eyes just staring at you, it did have some unnerving things of just looking at him. You don't really want to look too long. Yeah, I thought it was okay. I liked it, and I hope you did as well. If you did and aren't subscribed yet, please do so. It would mean the world to me, and it really does help out a lot. But that's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.